Okay, so this is central bank intervention, right? We just looked at different types of exchange rates. If you don't do anything, the exchange rate will bounce around up and down, up and down, right? Supply and demand will be moving and the intersection will be going up and down. But if the bank wants to move it up or down, it'll buy or sell a currency, right? And here I got the two moves, right? It's pretty straightforward. Just like anything, if you want the price of a currency to go up, what should you do as a big central bank? If you want the price of anything to go up, is buy it, right? So the central bank will step in. They have a lot more money than we do. Buy that currency, right? That means sell some other currency, right? But it means buy that currency. That will make it go up. Now, if you look at this graph over here, I got one. Let's say this is the Russian ruble, and the Russian central bank decides that, hey, you know, the Russian ruble is at like 2 cents, and that seems too cheap. We'd really like the Russian ruble to be more expensive. They look at that. How can you make the exchange rate go up, or the value of the ruble go to 3 cents or 5 cents or something? They go in and buy rubles, right? So buy rubles. What does that mean? If you buy rubles, that means you demand rubles, right? You sell your dollars, or you sell some other, right? In this case, this is dollars per ruble. So this is demand for rubles. Make more demand, right? So buy rubles. In this case, buy rubles, right? Sell dollars, and that would make the demand curve shift. So, right, you've been practicing that with the problem sets, right? And the new demand curve is now push the equilibrium to here, right? And, you know, depending on how much they buy, could be billions of dollars worth of rubles, is that would push the exchange rate, you know, to some higher point, perhaps 3 cents, right? So there you go, right? On the other hand, what if you decide, you know, your currency is you know, too expensive, right? Sometimes, you know, if your currency is too expensive, you can't, your exports, nobody will buy them because everything is expensive. So you might want to push your currency down, right? What do you do if you're the Russians or anybody? Is sell that currency. Just dump lots of it on the market, because if it's so easy to buy for everybody, because you dump tons of it on the market, then the price is going to fall. So sell that currency, right? Buy the other currency. So buy rubles, sell rubles. So sell rubles. Here's my starting point again. It's 2 cents. What if they decide the 2 cents, holy moly, that's too expensive. Let's make it 1 cent, right? What they can do is, if you sell rubles, what are you doing? You're increasing the supply of them, right? The supply of rubles. Right now, this is how many are for sale. Central bank comes in and says, hey, we got a lot more for sale. So increase the supply. And of course, you remember from your practice that would shift, you know, the supply curve out like this. More supply, supply prime. So that would mean now an equilibrium, right? That the new exchange rate would be at this intersection, which perhaps, you know, is 1 cent. So now the ruble is cheaper, right? So that's the gist of central bank intervention. And if you want to keep it exactly at, you know, some exchange rate, remember that if you do nothing, that these two supply, they're moving all the time, and so you have to counterbalance it, right? And so you got to do it all the time. But that's the gist, central bank intervention. So good.